'cause the fun never ends with these three best friends. The fun never ends with the boys. With the boys.
Hello, this is WIUX LP Bloomington. You're listening to The Boys Cold 1 Hour. I'm Billy.
I'm Clay.
I'm Jonathan.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, sit back, relax.
Crack open a
Crack
cold
open
one.
a cold one, maybe.
Get ready for a new episode.
Get ready.
Bike Week.
Bike
Bike
week. Ooh.
Oh.
Bike week. What could that be? Who are those boys on the radio? They've got some cold ones and their own show. Open up your ears, listen to us. Forget your fears, there's no need to fuss, 'cause the fun never ends with these three best friends. The fun never ends with the boys. With the boys. Hello, it's Bike
What's
Week.
up?
Yeah.
Bike Week.
We're so happy you're listening.
You're here with
Yeah.
the Boys Cold 1 Hour and WIUX.
Every Thursday night at 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Like us on Facebook if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, or not even if you want, like us on
Just-
Facebook.
yeah, just do it.
Just bottom line, do it. Follow us
Well,
on
we're
Twitter
not allowed to say that, but
at Boys Cold 1 Hour. Tweet us, hashtag Cold One Boys.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
whenever
yeah.
you're watching the show, you know.
I'm excited.
We have a great show for you. It's a Bike Week.
Yeah, also known
Bike
as
Week.
Little 5 Week. For
Little
us, it's
5
Bike
week.
Week.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't even know what Little 5 is.
Yeah. Little 5 bikes.
Sounds
with
pretty
2 wheels.
insignificant, but
Bikes of 2 wheels. Is that what they usually ride? Or I thought it was 5 wheels. Or 5 little wheels?
I don't really understand the naming behind it.
So, Jonathan, it's 5 little wheels, right? The bikes they ride on?
I think so, yeah. Little 5 wheels.
Or they're
so.
5 guys who each ride
Yeah.
on 1 wheel.
Wait a minute. Speaking of 5, okay, so there's 3 boys. Then there's Sergey.
Okay, so
Uh-huh.
four.
And then there's
No, we have a
one more
fifth.
person in the studio here, though.
Wait, who do we
I mean,
have?
There's a couple other, but like one more. We have a
Okay.
guest, is what I'm trying to say. We have a
Who's our
guest.
guest?
His name is Mason Hyatt.
Thank you.
What's up, Mason?
I'm honored to be on this show. I've been a listener for the inception.
Oh,
wow.
Nice.
Nice.
A
Okay,
real,
so,
real
Mason,
true Cold One fan.
So we know you're a true Cold One fan, but how about you let everyone else out there know kind of a little bit more about yourself and tell them what your favorite Cold One is.
Okay. Well, to the start, my favorite cold one is probably Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
Okay,
that's a good one.
That's pretty
a
good. I don't know if anyone said that
A
before.
lot of
have they?
caffeine, but definitely.
Yeah.
That's a good
I'll
one.
be down to
I'm a
all
big
the
fan. Yeah.
Mr. Pibb, that's no.
No.
Oh, so how does
That's kid
Oh.
stuff.
How does it feel being on IU campus with only Mr. Pibb?
Terrible, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
I can understand that. I really like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I saw
it's the
descri-
best.
I saw a description, or like I think on the Mr. Pibb bottles, it describes it as like a spicy cherry soda, which to me makes no sense at all. Like the Dr.
I
Pepper.
kind of like it though.
Yeah,
It's
but I
kinda
mean,
good.
the Dr. Pepper flavor is like nothing. It's not like a spicy
Yeah.
cherry soda. I don't really
Yeah.
get it. But hey, that's definitely a good cold one.
Big
So
fan.
yeah, Mason's our guest this week. It's gonna be really fun.
Yeah, so now
Almost
we're
as fun as this next segment.
Boy Wonder and
and
Boy
Boy
Blunder.
Blunder.
So in case you don't know, Boy Wonder is the boy that did something really good this week.
Something wonderful.
And the Boy Blunder is the boy that did something really
They messed
bad.
up.
Blunderful.
Goofed up.
Wonderful.
Blunderful. Our trademarked by
You
us.
decide. Yeah. So if you use the word wonderful, you need to write a little R in a circle next to it because we just trademarked it.
Yeah, so
TM.
No, it's yeah.
And we reserved it
Oh.
and copyrighted it.
yeah. And
You can spell wonder with a U. Well, we reserved wonder with WUND.
Yeah, we got a patent pending.
That's
so
all we got. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Patent pending on how to say the word wonderful. Anyways, so for this week, who's the boy wonder?
well, there's actually two
Ooh.
boys, and the only
There's only
reason,
one of me though.
the only reason I know that is because there's 2 envelopes here.
Okay.
Okay, let's cut.
All right.
Sergey, can you open the envelopes? Oh, he's got his.
He
giant
opened it up.
scissors.
He just
got a sword.
That is
Yeah.
that is a
He's
sword.
opening it.
That's a sword.
Oh.
Okay.
Ouch, ouch,
Oh.
ouch.
Oh, my fingers!
Okay, really?
Okay, he
Watch
just
the-
passed me the envelope and the
Hey, watch
boy
the-
wonder
watch the
for this
fingertips.
week.
I don't need to clip my nails after this.
Yeah, I don't need to clip my fingers.
Probably
either.
ever again.
Got some nice stumps right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
really? Okay, so the boy wonders for this week are Billy and Clay.
Yay! So what did
Good
we?
job.
What
did we do this
What
time?
did you do?
Well, So for those of you who don't know, Culture Shock.
Culture
was last
Shock.
week.
It was super
really fun. Really
Where
fun.
were you? You should have came.
Yeah, why
Unless you
didn't
did
you
come, and then it was super fun.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming.
Lots of people came, including
Us.
We were selling.
We weren't having fun. We were having fun, but we were also working.
Yeah, we were selling T-shirts for WIUX. All of us. Me,
All four of
Clay,
us,
Jonathan, Sergey.
And Mason, he just came. He was just there before.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
And
that's how dedicated he is.
during Clay and my.
Me and our shift was from 4 to 5. It became 4 to 5:30.
Yeah, no, but it was fun.
It was fun. I was glad working longer. I got a little sunburn on my face, but you know.
Oh, same, yeah.
I brought the sunscreen
you did too?
actually.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, but like not where it hurt, just where I was.
Apparently
Yeah, no, yeah,
proud.
just a little bit.
Because I came home and I was like, my mom was like, "What happened to you?" But anyways, so we were minding our business, selling T-shirts to whoever wandered by, doing a great job. We made a ton of money.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the dancing we were doing, attracting people.
Yeah. No, we were really reeling in the customers, but
And then,
some unexpected customers.
yeah, who showed up to our booth? But famous people.
Yeah, celebrities. We met famous people, which is why
celebrities
we're wonderful.
were there at Culture Shock at the WX booth,
And we
the
got
band
them over.
Post Animals.
Post Animal, they were a headliner.
Oh yeah, and guess who their singer is? I'll give you a hint. It's not your great Aunt Agatha.
Yeah, it is Steve from Stranger Things. Yeah, he's not here with us, so
He's not here, but
he was there with us, and he met us. We got to meet him.
We did get to meet him. He sang and played guitar.
Yeah, and we also gave him shirts.
We did give him shirts. Yeah, so we actually
met a celebrity.
Yeah, we not only gave a celebrity but helped them out.
I actually have not seen Stranger Things, so I really need to get on. Okay.
I think I was the only one who had, because everyone was like, "Oh, is that really him?" I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Oh, I don't know, I haven't watched it."
Hey,
It's a good
I've been
show.
meaning to watch it.
You should watch
one
it.
of these days.
You should watch it, but first watch the Boys Cold 1 Hour show coming to Netflix tomorrow.
Oh wow, we have to really get on filming that.
Okay, so I'm happy to be so that means Jonathan
Yeah.
must be the boy blender, right?
Okay, yeah. So they were pretty wonderful this week, but you know, some other boys messed up a little bit. So,
who is
the
Sergey
boy
Jonathan?
blunder for this week were
All right, let's hear it.
Clay and Billy.
Okay.
Okay, what did we do this time?
So it turns out there was a bit of an incident when we gave them those shirts.
Okay, so maybe there's a bit of a controversy with Post Animals.
These shirts are $10 a pop. Okay.
Okay, that's not too. I don't think that's too much.
So
And the
when
old
they
ones are fun.
when they came to our
Hey,
booth,
okay.
we didn't recognize them.
I'm gonna say, Post Animals, you're a great band. You're sure super famous. I didn't know who the heck you were.
Yeah, I have no clue.
I thought you were cool
Post
guys.
Animal. I mean, Steve from Stranger Things. I recognize him.
No, I honestly.
now that I know what he looks
honestly was like, oh, that looks just like Steve from Stranger Things. And then I went up to my friend. I was like, that looks just like Steve from Stranger Things. She's like, that is Steve from Stranger Things. And I was like, what? But anyways, so I was like, oh, who are these cool like long-haired guys? With
Yeah,
Steve from
and
Stranger Things?
Steve walks
And the
up.
guy was like, "Oh, this maroon shirt is so dope. I gotta get one of these." And I was like, "Oh yeah, man, sounds awesome."
So we try to. So Clay.
I'll take responsibility for this.
Yeah,
Billy
I
was
didn't-
being nice, and he let himself be boy blunder. It's mostly my blunder though.
Yeah, but I did let it happen.
Yeah, he did let
was-
it happen. So the guy was looking at the shirts, and he was like, "This looks awesome. Can I get this?" I was like, "Oh yeah, dude, just $10." And he's like, "I don't have any money on me." And I was
So-
like, "Top luck." No,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
just
So I guess the protocol is if famous
because then
people,
somebody's like, "Stop! No, give
if
this
Steve from Stranger Things asks for a shirt, I guess you're supposed to give it to him
Yeah,
for free.
I didn't know.
Without actually making
it
him
was-
pay, which we did not know.
It was
So we're-
actually kind of embarrassing. We
so
gave him
we're
the
trying
free
we're
shirts.
trying to coerce this guy. He's yelling, he's screaming. Okay, that actually
that didn't happen.
No. It was actually fine. He was just like, oh, I don't have any
And
money.
they did get their free shirts, and then it was a little embarrassing though because there was a girl, a girl who works for WX, who was like, "No, don't worry about it, don't worry about it."
Yeah,
and
so-
then I turned around, I was like, well, "What's the hubbub?" And then Emily, our boss, was
Yeah.
like, "That is Post Animals, and I'm in love with them."
Yeah. So she was like, if you didn't, she was like, you guys have to sell every single shirt.
Yeah, she said if you
By
guys don't
5:30.
sell every large maroon shirt by the end of your shift, you're getting your show taken away.
Because of that incident.
And by golly, guess what we did? We sold every large shirt.
Yeah, and I think calling her bluff, especially since like a majority of WIUX's revenue comes from Boys Cold 1 Hour.
Exactly.
Funds.
Because
funding.
because about 75 to 76% of the viewers are Boys Corner viewers. We're sorry. I'm a little embarrassed about that whole thing because I asked the guy for money and I was just like, I should have known.
Hey,
I'm sorry. You
it's
guys did
over.
amazing though.
Yeah, no, it was cool to meet them and see them perform.
Yeah.
But that's our Boy Wonder and Boy Blunder. So it's time for Bike Week. But first,
Some bike music.
bike music.
So-
Like music.
Pop in your headphones, get on your bike, and just ride.
I don't
baby,
think
'cause
that's
we got
safe.
some bike
You
tunes
need
for
to be paying attention.
Okay, play it out loud. Get a boombox.
While on a bike? I don't know about that. I think that's crossing a line.
Get a boombox, stretch it over your shoulders, and just play that.
What if that
music while
headphone
you-
thing gets caught in your gears? Also, what if you don't hear the traffic? You better be doing your
Also,
hand
what if you
bike
don't hear the
signals.
song?
What if your helmet gets...
What if your
Oh,
helmet
wait,
doubled
you
as
should have a
headphones?
speaker inside of your helmet.
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
that's what you should do. That
And
would
then
be pretty
instead of
cool.
a bike, you don't have to worry about running into cars, so like you don't even have to
Yeah.
pay attention, and then you can just stay home and not bike in the first place.
Oh, true.
But still, imagine you're biking while you're
But
listening.
long
to
story short, here's some bike tunes.
Bike tunes.
Bike tunes.
Especially picked out for Bike Week.
Bike week.
Hit it, Sergey.
Nearly 1 in 3 children in America are overweight or obese. These children are more at risk for chronic diseases and becoming obese adults. It's crucial to teach them early about the importance of eating healthy and staying active. The Let's Get Fit Together campaign, developed by a student group at Indiana University, aims to motivate children to take an active role in fighting obesity. Children in grades 3 to 8 are invited to attend community wellness event this Saturday, February 25th at 1 p.m. at Bachelor Middle School in Bloomington. Visit letsgetfittogether.com for more information. Let's get fit together.
Standing on the way, look back at the phone. Told you that I wouldn't be that good, but I'm not as well as I say I am. Alone. Told you that I wouldn't be needing help, and there were times, just there were times when all it would do is cry out. And oh, that's been put out. He says it's doing just fine. Seven cameras stick to your surface level. Acting right, the adhesive bandage to your wound. From another place, it's frozen time. Tell you that I'll be your adhesive if you're mine. And there were times, just there were times when all it could do is cry out. And all that's been put out, and that's feeling just
That was Adhesive by Caligula's birthday party.
Caligula.
Caligula's birthday
That's
party,
one of my
actually.
favorite bad boys in history, Caligula.
Caligula.
So it's an honor to be named after him. Anyways, so now it's on to Bike Week. We're hoping we could start off with some crazy bike
So
stories.
what's up with all these bikes?
What's up with all these bikes?
What's up with all
Why
these
are the
bikes?
bikes everywhere?
Who are some crazy bike stories?
I don't know. Does anyone know how to ride a bike here?
I never
Learned
learned.
at one point. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't learned yet. My
haven't?
dad's gonna take me swimming and teach me how to ride a bike when he,
Oh really?
Yeah, when he, wakes up. He's been napping all day. He promised you this morning.
Oh, okay.
I haven't been.
Wow, I was not sure where that was going.
I have not been waiting for very long. Don't worry.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm excited to learn how to ride a bike. But I used to know how to ride a bike though.
Do any of you guys ride bikes around campus?
No,
bike
I actually kind of. I kind of have problems with the people who ride bikes around campus.
Okay, really?
Oh, shoot.
really?
Oh, we're about to have a
Yeah,
big
you
ride
problem
bikes?
here.
Yeah,
No.
I ride a bike.
Mason does.
Oh,
you wanna
okay. I don't want to fight. I'm just saying.
I have a bike. I usually don't ride it around, so.
Mason, have you had any
I'll let
weird
Mason fight
experiences
for this one.
riding around campus at all?
Have you ran into anybody?
Well, the traffic light at Jordan is really weird.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so you're going there and you don't know that the light's gonna turn green, so you're just waiting there in the middle.
Right.
And then once it turns green, you have to wait for the cars on the other side to turn. So one time I almost went, and there was this giant pedo van coming.
Okay.
This big white van.
Okay.
And yeah, it almost hit me, but I didn't. I just ignored it. So
You ignored it?
Yeah,
Did it
I
like
ignored
pass
it.
through you?
Yeah,
Like,
it passed
you're
through
like,
me.
I refuse to acknowledge this van.
yeah,
Ghost van.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was a test to whether you'd ignore that van or not. You
yeah.
passed. But yeah, I
You
just
should
feel
have
like
done it. You've got free tuition, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know. It wasn't an IU vehicle.
I don't know. It might have been.
Maybe.
I have never been hit by a bike on campus.
I've heard about people who have, though, who've been hit by bikes.
Yeah, one of my friends
like
got
a
hit by a
danger
bike on
Oh, no.
Saturday.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is it you?
Shoot.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You're
man.
trying to
My ex-friend.
you trying to knock. You're trying to whack him.
Yeah.
All right, I see.
no.
I just feel like sometimes, I get people want to ride the bike on the street, totally.
Yeah.
But sometimes when they ride the bike on the trails, it just gets a little precarious. Because then you always
Yeah.
see that things where there's like too many people walking, and the bike just kind of has to kind of I don't know, the bicyclist is trying to stay on his bike but not actually going further. It just I just feel bad for everybody involved.
Oh, yeah.
Which reminds
That's
me,
true, yeah.
I feel like it kind of drives me crazy. Also, maybe I'm just a jerk about things. When people are walking with their friends and you can't walk past them when they're walking really slow.
Oh, no,
no,
no, I
understand that.
I'm actually a slow walker. Like people pass me all the time when I'm walking. Like I like to, enjoy the breeze, smell
Yeah.
the flowers. So if I have to walk past you, that's when you know that you're really,
Oh,
really
man,
walking
yeah.
slow. That's like a very bad sign. Yeah, I wish
Yeah.
people were more conscious of that. But hey, what are you
At
gonna
least, it's not a row of people riding their bikes at the same speed, taking up the entire road, and there's like a row of cars behind them. Like,
Oh, that's the worst. When the bikes like pretend that they're cars.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
terrible.
yeah.
Which like little five season that happens more and more. I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
What
All
I
these
hate
bikers.
what I hate is when the cars pretend they're bikes and they try and park at the where they lock up the bikes and just run.
Yeah,
over.
they drive right into the bike thing. And,
Yeah, no, exactly.
They take out a lock or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
just lock your car and then.
Yeah, lock your car with the keys. And I'm like walking down the trail and I just see this SUV just barreling towards me. I just jump out of the way.
Yeah.
It's like hello.
Keep those cars off the sidewalk.
He have his helmet on inside the car.
He did have his helmet on, and but he didn't wear a seatbelt, which I thought was
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
counterintuitive. But he had his helmet, ankle pads, knee pads, definitely. And that actually was something my mom made me do. Was
was
ankle
that?
pads and knee pads.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Ankle pads.
Really?
No, not ankle pads, elbow pads.
Okay.
There we go.
And ankle
Dude,
pads.
you don't want to sprain your ankle while you're biking.
Well, a lot of people don't know this,
That's
but
a fair.
a lot of people don't know this, but technically, I'd have to wear heel pads because technically,
Oh.
I'm invincible all over my body except for my heel.
What about like feet pads? Do you
Feet
wear
pads, those are
anything on
called
your feet or you
shoes.
just wear? Yeah. Okay.
Those are usually called shoes, but my iPads really hurt. All right.
Cue the drum riff sound effect.
Speaking of drums, I want to drum up a few stories for you guys.
Oh.
So today is officially my segment, Clay's Fast Flick Facts, but there are just too many bike movies to think about. It's bike week, you know what I mean? So I have something else planned, but first, just an honorable mention for the for bike week for Clay's Fast Flick Facts. So one of my favorite movies about bikes is Cars. And I mean, the bikes in that movie just look amazing.
Yeah, they're
so well animated. They almost look, I don't even know. They almost look like something completely different. Anyways. Okay, now I'm seeing the way my name was spelled. Philadelphia. Okay, anyways. Sorry, I'm reading off a
teleprompter.
Shooting out the teleprompter. Yeah.
The view cards that we have.
Yeah, circuit spelling things wrong.
It's
So I decided to do something a little different. So you know the Tour de France,
Yeah.
right? We all know that.
Yeah.
Oui.
I'm actually going to be competing in that. I'm really, really
Really?
excited. Yes,
bleu.
I'm so excited. I haven't tried out yet, but I'm really thinking it's going to be great. I think I'm going to meet Neil Armstrong there. Louis Armstrong. I'm super excited for that. So I was hoping I could get you some advice from you guys about my Tour de France. This is
sure,
Clay
yeah.
Catlin Filippelli's Tour de Filippelli.
Oh.
So my first piece of advice went down to getting a bike.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been hearing about two. So I was behind these guys in line at the cafeteria the other day, and they're like, "Yeah, man, I got this awesome mountain bike. It's so fast, it can go anywhere." And he's like, "Yeah, that's great. I love my mountain bike." So I didn't know there was such a thing as a mountain bike. It sounded really exciting. So I was like, okay, I got to get a mountain bike. But then the other day, I stopped at the gym, not to work out, but because the vending machines there have amazing selection.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was waiting in line for the vending machines, and these two guys who just finished their workout were like, "Yeah, man, that exercise bike upstairs is awesome. I wish I had one for my house. I want an exercise bike." I'm like, all these guys want exercise bikes. So I figured, which one should I get, a mountain bike or an exercise bike? A mountain bike sounds, more adventurous, but exercise bike, like, I want to work out. I want to exercise. I don't want this to be a little walk in the park.
Right.
So should I go with, for my Tour de France, an exercise bike or a mountain bike?
I'm gonna go ahead. I'll say my opinion. You should go with the exercise bike because little known fact, exercise bikes are actually like bolted to the ground.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So
I
as
thought
you
they were
pedal, you
bikes.
don't actually move. But if you pedal
I
fast
never knew
enough
that.
and you're able actually to like break the bike off the bolt because you're going so fast, I think that just right there, everything else is smooth sailing.
I mean, I'm
Once you
not
accomplish-
past the finish line, but I'd win for that, right?
Well, once you accomplish that feat, you're probably going so fast. You're just gonna, as soon as you break off that bolt, you're gonna win.
Oh, I had no clue.
No, what's gonna stop you then?
Nothing.
Physics?
Nothing. Physics? Never heard of her.
I'm gonna have to go for the mountain bike though.
Why not
'Cause,
the
you know,
exercise bike?
you know when you think
Don't you have the
France,
exercise?
you think mountains, right? You know the mountains of
Oh,
France.
yes. The mountains
You
of
ever heard of the
France.
mountains of
Oh,
France?
sorry. Mountains de France.
Mountains of France.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you
mountains.
should do that because with a mountain bike, you can just ride right over the mountain. You can just hop right over it. So
Oh,
it might be a little
nice.
bit unethical,
I did
but,
not know what happened.
but I think that's how
So everyone's gonna be riding
how
around-
Louis
everyone's-
Armstrong won because he just hopped over all the mountains.
Everyone's gonna be riding
And
around the mountains.
he just rode and then he did a celebratory trumpet.
That's how Louis Armstrong won?
Yeah.
I heard he jumped off a mountain and landed on the moon, and that's how he got up there. First man on the moon.
Oh really?
Yeah, no, super impressive. Okay, so Mason, do you have any thoughts on this?
Yeah, to break this tie.
as a cyclist?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say, as a cyclist, my professional opinion
Okay.
is the exercise bike.
Oh.
Because it's like you can put on the TV, you can be anywhere you want.
Oh, I
Yeah,
like that.
and it's easy fridge access too. Yeah.
Oh, no, see, that's what I'm
Oh,
worried
so
about.
you can bring a cold one with you
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
We'll
race,
get those
so you don't get
sweet
parched.
vending machine snacks.
That's what I'm worried about is like Tour de France sounds great, but what if I get thirsty? What if I want a snack? You know,
Yeah.
where I don't think they have stores in France. I need to pack a
Have
bunch
you ever
of stuff.
seen the Olympics where you try and get a cold one? That people are like riding their bikes and there's people off the side trying to give them water.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's a big mess.
I actually have not drank water since I was like 2. I only drink Mountain Dew now, so that would be a huge problem. All right, so second option would be I haven't ridden a bike before. I haven't really seen one yet, but I heard these people talking about these guys. They were a little younger than me, maybe around like first, second grade, at the playground, and they were all talking about training wheels on their bike, all this stuff. And I was like, do I need training wheels? Like, I want to train to be the best. So with these training wheels, would I be training myself, or what's the deal with that? Should I go with training wheels on the bike or not?
That's isn't that the question of the day? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you have an opinion on this?
Training wheels.
Training wheels, yay or nay?
Ooh, I'll go yay on the training wheels.
Yay.
Because you have to train first. You know, you can't just hop right into the Tour de France. And
Right.
then
That's
also,
true.
if
And
you keep
bikes
the
have-
training wheels on, you'll be better than everyone else. Because they won't have trained. They'll think they're too good for the training wheels. So
Oh.
they just go straight to the big bike. They're like, I want the big boy bike. Like, Daddy, give me the big boy bike.
Daddy.
But they need to train. They need to be humbled, and then that's how you'll win.
Yeah, I
you
think
know?
I'll agree
They say
with
nice
that.
guys finish
Yeah, the
last,
grind never
but
stops.
the trainer always
I
wins.
never. They were really never.
If two
stopped.
heads are better than one, then four wheels are better than two.
Well, bikes have 5 wheels, I thought. So 7 wheels.
Yeah.
So I'll be very safe in 7 wheels. Okay, great. So I'm gonna have a mountain bike with an exercise bike with 7 wheels. Very excited for that.
Yeah.
Last thing is I'm wondering about how to entertain myself while I'm there.
Yeah.
So I have 2 options. I could either watch The Road or Watch the Road by Cormac McCarthy, the book, and be reading it while I ride.
So you call it watching? You watch a book?
Or I could watch the movie.
Oh, there's a movie.
Yeah. So should I watch? What should I? Okay. So here's a question: should I watch The Road as in the literal road? Should I watch
Yeah.
The Road as in the book by Cormac McCarthy, or should I watch The Road as in the best-selling movie? What do you guys think? While I'm riding my bike.
I'll say my personal opinion is, well, first of all, everyone knows the movies are not as good as the books.
Everyone says that, yeah, the movies are better than.
But are the books better than the real thing?
Yes.
Yeah, they are. I mean, think about it. I mean, like all these things that exist in real life, no one really cared about them until they wrote a book. Did you ever hear of the Hunger Games before that book?
No. I
No,
didn't.
because in real life, it's not even that exciting.
Oh yes.
So I'm gonna have to say, read the book, The Road.
Okay, so now I have to learn how to ride a bike and learn how to read.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Hey, I'm just trying. Well, just watch the book then. Flip the pages and watch
So
yourself doing
I
it.
have one vote for watch the book. What about you guys? Watch the road.
Read the road.
Oh,
Watch
just get the audio version.
Oh,
There you go. So you
book
can
on
watch
tape.
the road and listen to the road.
So I should read the
Bike
book.
hacks.
Should I?
and smell the road.
Wait, so you said I should watch the road and listen to the road?
Yeah.
So I should be watching the movie while listening to the audiobook and see if they match up, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Because they
perfect.
always say one's better than the other, but you want to get both perspectives.
So I'll have the iPad up. I'll have, you know, my...
You could use a VR headset. You know, those are getting pretty good. So
Those are really, really good. I'll have my iPod Nano, you know. Okay. Well, you guys really, really, really helped me out. So for the Tour de France, when I'm there this year, it's going to become the Tour de Philly, because I'm going to be winning, be having a mountain bike with 6 wheels, and I'll be watching The Road, the movie, and watching The Road with my ears, listening to the audiobook. So thank you so much for your help, you guys.
Oh yeah.
So thank you. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that segment.
I'm
yeah.
excited to watch you in the Tour de Philippe.
Yeah, I am too. So now we've got a segment from our guest, I believe. Mason, do you have
Do you have anything planned?
do you have
Maybe.
anything at all?
Maybe. Do you
Yeah.
have anything planned for 420?
Oh, funny that you ask.
Oh,
While everybody's out there doing bad things, I'm here drinking soda and getting sugar high.
Sugar highs. I hate sugar highs.
I love sugar
Sometimes
highs.
I love them.
I hate bad things.
And well, my last name is Hyatt, so I drank a lot of cold ones yesterday, and I got lost a couple times. So I need you guys to help me find where I was high at.
Oh, where am I high at?
Where am I high at?
Sugar high. At.
Where was he
sugar
high
high.
Be safe.
Sugar high. Sugar
Yeah,
high.
be safe.
Definitely.
Please.
Okay, so
Caffeine high.
Let's be clear. Sugar high.
yeah, you need
me
to help
be
me
frank.
guess
High on life.
where I'm at.
High on sugar.
Okay, so
It gets a little trippy though, right?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I'm
It
looking
gets
down
tricky.
at my hands after I take a big gulp of my
Are you doing
Mountain
some
Dew.
visuals?
Yeah. I just took a big gulp of my Mountain Dew. I'm looking at my hands and everything starts shaking. And
Okay.
everything gets a little fuzzy. I need some help.
Okay.
So I start walking around this city and see this giant metal letter A.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's just sitting there. It's not moving or anything. So that confuses me a little bit. So I'm still walking around, and this guy ushers me into his restaurant because I'm a little parched. I mean, all this sugar made me thirsty.
Bon appetit.
Yeah. That's how
yeah.
they get you.
So
the same
somehow
point.
I managed to order, and he delivers it to me, and then he says this real weird phrase like "bone app the teeth."
Oh, bon appetit.
Yeah. So I drink my my cold one after I
Okay.
drank my other cold ones.
Wow, you
Yeah.
can't get enough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's 420.
It is
Well,
420.
It was 419
420, so-
yesterday.
419 National Cold One Day.
Yeah, yeah.
Is fun fact.
So then I stumble into this giant doorway that they called it. I asked somebody. They called it the Art de Trump.
Oh, Art de Trump.
Yeah, Art de Trump.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So Trump's art.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I know where you're going with this.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know where I'm at.
So where are you high at?
yeah,
Where
am I
is he high
Well,
at?
where's there a giant letter A?
Probably Washington D.C.
Yeah.
Why? We're
Well,
in Washington,
Washington's name had an A in it.
Yeah. Have you ever heard
Oh,
of?
that's true.
That's
Have you
true.
heard of a Declaration of Independence?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that thing.
Okay. So and also, have you guys seen the hit show House of Cards?
Yeah.
Where the main
Yeah.
character Frank Underwood can't get enough of barbecue. What's in barbecue joints? Barbecue. What's in a barbecue? Bones. That's what we were talking about. He said, "Don't wash your bones on the teeth." That's in Washington slang. And then the Art of Trump. It's Trump's new art exhibit at the Smithsonian. So that's why I'm going with
At
Washington
the museum,
D.C.
Battle of the Smithsonian.
What do you guys think? I'm going with Washington D.C.
I don't know, man. I'm trying. Bon appetit. That's my.
Bon
interpretation.
appetit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's both
that's
up the
kind
teeth.
of
Bon
French,
appetit.
right?
That's D.C. slang.
That sounds Italian to me.
It could be French.
personally.
New Orleans.
The teeth.
New
Wait,
Orleans.
the teeth.
Oh.
I'm thinking
Cajun.
the dentist office because they've always got the doctor's office. They've got the giant letters.
Where's your doctor's office?
Well, I mean, I go.
Where is it?
Munster, Indiana.
Munster. Okay, so Munster, Washington D.C.
Because think about it, they've got like the giant letters like A, for your eyes, and then the T for the T's
yeah,
for
because
your
A
teeth.
because I starts with A.
And then what the art thing that could easily be mistaken. They when you're checking your eyes, they make you. This is this weird like eye doctor, orthodontist, like, artist.
He's a jack of
He's
jack of all
crazy.
trades,
This
yeah.
guy is insane. But that's
Well,
where
wait.
you were, Munster, Indiana.
I'm going to Washington
That's
D.C.
actually my hometown.
Jonathan, what's your guess?
I'm from
I'll say.
Fakeville.
Okay, so the A is really throwing me for
Fakeville,
a
New
loop. I don't
Alabama.
know what this A is all about. What do you guys think about the A?
I honestly don't know. I
A Declaration of Independence. A Washington
Decla-
Monument.
okay,
A
that's
Washington
true.
D.C.
A Walksman.
A Walksman.
Oh, so yeah, A Walksman. So it's probably Valparaiso, Indiana.
Yes.
Oh, where Sergey's from?
I think that must be.
Where? That's not where Sergey's from.
That's-
Sergey's from.
Sergey's from Valparaiso.
Isn't he from
Sergey's
Valpo?
from Fakeville.
Okay, really? All right. So we're going with
neighbors.
Washington D.C., Munster, or Valparaiso.
Okay.
What's the answer?
Oh, it's
Or
It's
or the next one, if that's how it works.
No.
No, let's say the answer. Yeah.
Okay.
well, it's Tallahassee, Florida.
Oh, I
Yeah.
should have known.
Wait. So
Wait, so is the A? What's A?
I don't know.
Tallahassee's 2A, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what that was. Yeah.
Indianapolis
It was
has
a sign.
Yeah. Any place with 2A's in it gets a giant statue.
Yeah.
Bon appetit. Okay,
Yeah.
they're known for their fine
Yeah.
dishes.
Yeah.
All right, nice. Let's
Okay.
go to the next one.
Okay. All right. So the next one, I'm walking around drinking my Mr. Pibb because that's all they sell.
That's a spicy cherry soda.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it's not Dr. Pepper, but I mean,
Okay.
and suddenly I'm thrown into this city. Okay. So I asked somebody where I'm at. They keep calling it some kind of big fruit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already know where this is.
So I'm walking around. I look around, and I see some giant woman. She's holding an ice cream cone in the middle of a big puddle.
Yeah, like a mint flavored ice cream.
Yeah.
It's gotten all over.
Yeah.
It's all green.
okay, really?
So I mean, and
Okay.
no one wants to talk to me. Everybody here is pretty rude.
Oh, I know exactly where this
Yeah.
is.
So I mean, can you help me?
Yeah. I think I can help you. I might as well go first.
Okay, go ahead.
Big fruit. Big fruit. Let's think. What place are named after fruit? Well, let's think. It could be, not Texas. That's Texas Rose. Not Hoosier. That's Hoosier Hootenanny.
could be a Georgia peach.
Georgia
maybe?
peach.
Oh.
Atlanta. That's where you are.
Atlanta.
Because they refer to it as the Big Peach. That giant woman,
James and the Giant Peach.
that giant woman you saw was one of the big women who live in Atlanta. They're a national treasure. There's 3 women, very big women, love ice cream, love living life in Steffi and Puddles. So that you ran into one of the big women of Atlanta. And lastly, people were rude, I think, because Atlanta, this is true. Everything else said was true. Atlanta is where they created Coca-Cola. That's not a lie. The Coke Museum is still in
true,
Atlanta.
yeah.
So they wanted you to be drinking a Coke and not a Mr. Pibb. That's why they treated you like that.
Is Mr. Pibb Coke?
But it's not specific enough. It's got to be a Coke.
know.
Okay.
That's my guess is Atlanta.
Okay.
And you saw one of the big women.
I think that's a good guess, but I'm gonna change a little bit of what you're.
Also,
you're
this
going
is just
with here.
in Atlanta has one of the highest obesity rates in the U.S.
Oh.
Alrighty.
probably
Well,
Sounds perfect for me.
keeping that in mind. So I don't think Atlanta is exactly what we're talking about. I think it's Atlantis.
Oh, really?
Lost city of Atlantis.
Oh, nice.
So it turns out, I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but most Atlanteans are humanist. They don't really like humans. That's why they were probably being mean to you.
Oh, like racist.
Yeah,
Not like, okay.
discriminatory, humanist.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot. Not everyone, knows the Atlantean
Not everyone's-
cultures.
yeah.
But anyways, you probably saw a giant mermaid.
Oh, Ursula.
Actually, yeah.
You actually probably were on the set of the Little Mermaid live action movie that the Atlanteans are making.
That we're producing.
Yeah, we're consultants on the
Yeah.
program, producing, writing.
Okay.
We're doing a lot of stuff. Anyways, secret project.
So Atlantis and Atlanta.
And then of course there's the fruit. Well, have you seen SpongeBob? The guy lives in a pineapple. I think case closed. Case closed.
Case closed. Okay, so Atlanta and
Atlantis.
Atlantis. What do you think, Jonathan?
Oh, well, my first thought was New York City because, okay, so they say it's a city
Everyone's
that
so
never
skinny in New
sleeps,
York City,
right?
though.
It's a city that never sleeps.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when you eat an apple, you never sleep because they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Oh.
So if you eat apples, you never have to sleep.
Oh.
And
Is going to the doctor and sleeping the same thing?
also, it's a
This
city
city
that
never
never
sleeps,
sleeps.
baby.
They say it's not over until the fat lady sings.
Oh.
And then he saw the fat lady. She hadn't sung yet though, so that's why no one can sleep.
Yes.
So
Have you
everyone's
guys
just
ever
waiting
been
for
to-
this fat lady
everyone's
to
just in a
sing.
constant
She's just
state of-
licking this ice cream cone. So I'm gonna say it's New York City.
Everyone go to the website. I love you like a fat lady.
Loves
eating
apples.
Yeah.
I love you like a fat
That's
lady
a
loves
great
apples.
website.
It actually got shut down, so don't go there.
Oh, never mind.
Wait,
Dang
but-
it, got shut down.
Wait, but Jonathan,
False
so
alarm.
were people rude because they haven't slept in so long?
Yeah, that's why.
Okay, so
So they're
that
just
is.
waiting for this fat lady to sing. That's why they were being so rude.
So New York City, I gotta admit, that's kind of a long shot. Atlanta, that's probably closer. Atlantis, I think, is gonna be it though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree.
Yeah, it was Atlantis.
Wait,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, nobody would talk to me because I drowned.
Oh, that's really sad.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're doing okay now.
Yeah.
You seem to be doing much better.
Okay. All right. So the last
right.
destination we're at, it's It's not a city, but it's close.
Close to a
Okay,
city.
so
Not a city close. Is it Walmart? Target? IKEA.
it's IKEA.
Is it a suburb of Chicago?
So I'm chugging my 2 liter of Pepsi. And I
Shout out to
find
Pepsi.
myself in a large group of people, and only one of them is speaking. She keeps saying
Was it a riot you were in?
yeah, it was a riot. Yeah, no. So she keeps saying that the buildings here are made of, I think that she said lemon rock.
Oh, okay.
Lemon rock.
Yeah,
Lemon rock.
lemon stone, lemon.
I know
rock.
what this is already. Yeah.
And all this sugar made me really thirsty, so I keep trying to find the wells they keep talking about. They keep saying there's like wells around here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and this giant Triscuit isn't helping either. It's making my mouth really dry.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
So-
giant Triscuit, eh?
I know.
Help me.
I know exactly what this is.
Yeah. Candyland.
Okay, you go ahead.
No?
That's not what I was thinking.
Oh, I thought we were all on the same page here.
Okay.
I mean, these things are made out of
Hey,
lemons.
you might be on the same page. I'm in a whole different book. I'm in a wild card.
Okay, wow. That, I don't know what that means. Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, lemons, Triscuits, Wells. I mean, if you've been to Candyland, you know the Wells are like bubblegum sauce or something. Chocolate syrup. Yeah. You know, there are all sorts of, good things. And why is someone talking? That's King Candy.
Oh.
Hello? Do you read the news?
Heard is deposed.
Duh.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, no, what are you saying? What are you saying?
I'm saying that you, my friend, traveled back in time. It's not exactly a city. The Triscuit shows what's to come when the Triscuit eating people from the north take over the world. And the lemon head was a bit of the past, because lemon heads used to walk the earth. They had lemon buildings, and the Wells is you stumbled into the dream, the fantasy of H.G. Wells, the author who wrote The Time Machine. That's who they were all talking about. Wow. You stumbled into a time machine while you're drinking your Pepsi, and you were encountered the past, the ancient lemon heads who used to inhabit Atlantis, and the Triscuit eaters who will soon conquer the world and build Triscuits everywhere. That's my official guess is Time Machine.
Okay, I'm gonna say he wasn't actually in the city because he was just on the highway.
Oh,
and he
highway
was,
to
you
hell.
know, the
Highway to
highway.
heck.
He was high on the highway. You got
I
it?
see.
Okay.
Sugar high.
So then he was seeing all of these big landmarks. So he saw like the giant Triscuit. He saw like the world's largest well. He saw like some lemons or something. I don't know.
It's on the giant to Indiana. There's always billboards like world's
Yeah.
largest cherry.
yeah.
World's largest doorknob.
Yeah. So that's why he was high, because he was on the highway.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what's the truth?
Mason, what
Well-
do you have to say?
It's actually Purdue.
Oh, Purdue.
It's not IU. It's
Yeah.
it's.
You know, I'm
Purdue.
really bummed I have to stay this weekend at IU for dumb little 5 when I could be
Yeah,
at Purdue
I know.
500.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
They get all
Purdue's 600, honestly.
they have all the fun over there, dude. It's not fair.
Giant lemons.
I'm begging my parents to transfer, but I just can't get into Purdue. It's such a good school. Anyways,
Wow, roasted.
wow, roasted. Well, that was a great.
Thank you.
segment.
That was
Now-
really fun.
Now we officially know where Mason was high at, and now it's on to.
It's not my fault.
with Judge
With Judge
Jonathan Falk.
Gonna take all these boys to jail for being too high. No.
Ooh.
Sugar High.
We're all sugar high.
Yeah.
Bike
that's
week.
fine.
Hey, speak for
So
yourself.
Bike week. Back to bike week. So last year, the 4 of us actually made a team for the Little 500.
Yeah.
Oh, man, we were the best team.
We had the
Best
boys
team
cold
ever.
one team. Everyone was wearing our T-shirts in the crowd. Everyone was so excited for us to go, but we didn't end up winning, unfortunately. And it's been a year, but I'm still not quite over it, and I'm gonna need to bring you guys to justice.
Okay, all right.
So
We're not over
we're
it
gonna
either.
find out whose fault it was. So. Especially leading up to the race, you're supposed to eat very healthily so that you can be like at your best condition during the race.
Of course.
But of course, Clay, he just could not control himself.
Had a little bit too many Triscuits.
He was just drinking cold one after cold one.
Okay.
He just had so many cold ones. He just wasn't even feeling good enough during the race at all. So he was just completely down for the count. So we were down to 3. So right there, we were already kind of at a huge disadvantage because it was just me, Mason, and Clay.
Billy.
And then, and Billy. Yeah, my bad. So
Or maybe it was me.
Ooh.
I don't know.
No, but okay, so Billy
Find
was
out.
the first person to go. And, we're going to split up the race 3 ways. But Billy, he was just way too confident. So he was like, no, I'm going to take this whole thing. So he's just going and going. But, Billy, honestly, he's not the most athletic guy in the world. He has the confidence.
Okay.
But He's very athletic, but he's only good for like the short sprints. So
He's very athletic
you know,
when it comes to his thumbs changing the channel.
yeah. I mean, and so that's pretty much how he
Surfing the
trained.
web.
That
so.
bike was high powered, man. I was gonna flip a switch.
Okay, really.
So he just wouldn't get off the bike, and I kept yelling at him like, "Hey, like it's my turn," because I was gonna go second. And then eventually he did, but at that point we were already like practically gonna lose. So I hop on the bike, I'm ready to go. Mason kind of realizes that we're behind, so he's like, "All right, I'm gonna give Jonathan a boost." So he just like shoves me as hard as he can, trying to like
Okay,
propel
really?
me forward, like so we can
So
so we
violent.
can win. But I just like fell right off the bike.
Oh, no.
And that killed our little 5 dreams.
Killed-
And,
No.
we're gonna try
I
again.
thought you said that killed you.
Oh yeah, it almost killed me.
And that killed me.
It almost
Wow.
killed me. Definitely killed our little 5 dreams. We're back at it this year. Hopefully we'll win. Come support the Cold One team.
Come out and support
But-
it.
We still have to figure out whose fault it was for last year.
All right.
So who wants to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. So I'm on this bike. I'm really confident. I'm gonna admit to that one. Okay, got a little too cocky, but I'm riding this bike, going as fast, and I was doing pretty well at first.
Yeah, you were.
Then the other guys start passing me up because I'm getting tired. I'm like, okay, I should probably stop, pull over. Jonathan can take over. We're gonna split this.
I mean, I was yelling at you to come over.
Exactly. That's when I realize my brakes are not on the bike.
Oh no.
And instead of where the brakes are, there's a little note like spinning around in the gears, and it says, "Try to win the race now." Signed, the Hot One Mafia.
Oh
And I'm like trying to yell, but the like flies are trying to get in my mouth, so I'm like, "Jonathan!" Ah! So I keep going until literally the reason I finally pulled over is because literally I couldn't move my legs anymore. And I just collapsed. Luckily, Jonathan quickly got the bike, but then Mason pushed him, and Clay wasn't even.
He wasn't even there.
He wasn't even capable. So
I
have to say it is not my
Way too many
fault.
cold ones. So.
Okay, we've all heard some lies in the courtroom. I'd like to tell you some truth real quick. So me,
Okay.
I it's no secret. I love to watch TV.
Yeah.
And when I'm sitting there on my butt watching TV, parked on the sofa, I watch these commercials of athletes drinking Gatorade and they're sweating blue and purple and running around and being awesome. Everyone loves them. So I wanted a little bit of that to help out my friends during the bike race. I wanted to be the best person I can. Everyone knows I'm a slob. I don't know how to ride a bike. My legs are too short. My arms are too long. I've got a tiny microscopic chance of winning this race by myself. So what I do is I go out and buy some fruit punch Gatorade.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking it and I'm already feeling better. I work out on the bike all day. I'm like, oh, this is amazing, so good. Then next time I go to the store, I'm gonna get some more fruit punch Gatorade to be like the commercials, and I see it's a little bit more expensive. So instead, no, this is fine. This is good. I'll get some fruit punch flavored pop instead. It'll do the same thing, right? So I get a bunch of fruit punch flavored pop. I'm drinking. It's delicious. I am just maybe watching a little bit more TV now, just because the sugar high and everything. And then I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just go? I've had the real fruit punch, the fruit punch soda. I'm just gonna get just regular pop. It's gonna do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
These are all tied together. So then I just get a bunch of regular cold ones and drink so much of them, so much. And this whole time, I had the best intentions. I think I'm gonna be sweating like a cool guy. My sweat's gonna be glowing, and everyone's gonna love me. And we're gonna pour Gatorade on the coach, who's also me, because everyone loves me in my fantasy. But in real life, I'm just drinking all these cold ones and getting incredibly obese to the point where I can't even race anymore. I had the best intentions, though. I thought that these would be the same thing as Gatorades. Give me electrolytes and help me win the race. So I admit I did hurt the race, but I had the best intentions. I wanted to win. You had to believe me. It's not my fault.
Okay.
Mason, what do you
Okay.
think?
Mason, what happened?
All right, so the first reason, they're not telling the truth here. So he was drinking all that pop, but he also spilled some of it on the racetrack.
Oh.
So when I went to go
I
give
take
you
it where I go.
when I went to go give you a boost, I slipped on his soda
Oh.
and fell on the back tire of your bike.
Oh, what a
That's what
twist.
happened?
Yeah, it's not my fault.
Really?
Wow.
So you thought pushing me was a good idea?
How is Billy lying?
I was not lying. I was passed out on the floor from exhaustion.
From trying to play hero.
I was not trying to play hero. I was trying not to die.
Well, some of you were trying not to die. I was trying not to die too, okay? Do you know how much sugar I consumed?
All right, that was your own fault. Don't believe everything you read or watch.
I'm incredibly naive. Can't help it. Just my childlike sense of play.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so
all right.
I'm gonna go ahead and let Billy off the hook. Gonna say, that's just the Hot One Mafia's fault. It's not Billy's fault. So Billy is safe. So it's down to Clay and Sergey. Oh my gosh. Wow.
You're mixing up the names.
Listen, okay, just because Sergey and Mason are brothers doesn't mean you have to think.
Mixing up the names like
Clay
crazy
and
today.
Mason. Oh my goodness. Okay. Would either of you like to make one last statement before I make my judgment?
My last statement is I have worked off all those calories I got from drinking all those cold ones, all the sugar. I have a new set of teeth because all of my other ones turned black and fell out of my skull. And I am going to be 100%. I'm only going to drink Gatorade for the rest of my life, and I'm going to be there 100% during this race. You have to give me a chance. This year, okay? We're going to make it.
So he just admitted that it was his fault then.
Oh, wow.
It was my fault. Let's be honest. Okay, you guys know me. Would I have contributed much at all to the bike race? No.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Give me your faith, okay? I'm a scrawny weakling.
Oh man. Okay. Well,
You're tired. You're hungry. You're poor.
Oh shoot, this is hard. Well, Clay, I really do feel for you.
Thank you.
You've definitely made a lot of improvements.
Thank you.
But I think last year, I think it kind of was your fault because not only did you, ruin it by not being able to race, but you also spilled your cold ones all over the track. That was a good point by Mason. So I'm gonna say, Clay, it is your fault.
All right. That was great.
But you can still be on the team this year. So
Yeah.
I don't want to be on the team anymore.
everyone come see us on Saturday.
I'm racing with my real friends. We'll come to the show.
Okay, really? All right. Well, now, thank you for that segment, Jonathan. It's time for News on the
47-8
with Sir Gates.
Sir Gates. Sir Bill Gates.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
We didn't
My apologies for our judge who was a little sugar high.
Yeah, a little bit.
Clearly, his decision making was impaired.
Yeah, and speaking of sugar high, a bill to legalize marijuana for medical purposes is expected to pass in West Virginia, which will make it the 29th state in the U.S. to decriminalize the drug. Senate Bill 386 passed both chambers of the state government and is expected to be signed into law by Governor Jim Justice,
You know, they
a
say-
proponent of decriminalizing marijuana.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
The passing of the bill will welcome news for those suffering from PTSD, chronic pain, and brain injury.
Wow. Thank you for that news, Sergey.
Thank you for that news, yeah.
All right. Well, now it's time for my segment. Fan favorite for a lot of people.
Okay.
It's called McDone's McModern McMysteries. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, this is my segment where I solve a crime or solve a mystery that's happening. I'm a detective. I'm a sleuth. I'm a boy genius, and I try to,
Okay, let's not get ahead of
use my
ourselves.
skills.
You might be a boy genius. You're no rap boy genius.
Yeah. So I'm sitting in my classes this week, and I noticed something a little odd. First of
Amelia
all,
Kosick says yes.
oh, that's my laptop. Anyways, so what was this? Oh, right. So I noticed there's a couple people not there.
Not there in
Okay.
class.
Yeah,
Interesting.
whatever. It's okay. I understand it. You're paying only a bazillion dollars or whatever. It's not that much to go here. Maybe they're sick.
I mean, I don't have to pay anything.
Yeah.
I worked hard and my dad donated a building, so I'm fine.
Yeah. But then I go to my next class and I notice like 3/4 of the class. Only 3/4 of the class is there. I'm like, okay, this is a little odd. And as the week went on, like by the time Wednesday hit, it was like half the class is in session. I'm like,
gosh.
where is everybody? This is supposed to be a class of like
They're dropping like flies.
150. Yeah, they are dropping like flies. There's like 50 people in this class. There's supposed to be 200. And so I'm like, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. What is this? I'm assuming the worst. Is this a alien abduction?
Hi, Camille.
Oh yeah, they're having a little conversation via my laptop. You know how you connect your laptop to text. Anyways, not important. So I'm like, okay, what is this? I'm assuming the worst. Alien abduction, human abduction, some other third thing.
Some other kind of abduction.
I don't know. I'm not an expert when it comes to abduction, but I'm just like, these people are disappearing. So I decide I do a little bit of detective work and I track down the location of all these missing individuals
Where are
throughout
they?
Bloomington. They're in this bike track here in Bloomington. They're being held here. So I walk inside.
Held against their will.
And what's happening? They're being held against this word by this biker gang.
Oh my
They're just
gosh.
driving around on their bikes,
Threatening
like,
them.
over and over. Yeah, and you could tell like these people were not here against, they were not here willfully. They were like drugged by the biker gang. You could tell that like something in their system was like making them more drowsy and susceptible to like influence. I'm not really sure what it was, but
I don't know either.
they were under some sort of mind controlling
It was the whirlwind from the bikes.
yeah, and these biker gang guys are just driving around like, all scary. They're about to, threaten these people. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to I need to save these people.
Yes, of
You know what I mean?
course,
They're being
of
held
course.
captive, and more of them are coming each and every day. By the time the weekend hits, all of IU is going to be here.
Oh no.
That's
can't
my
happen.
guess. I don't know at this rate. So I'm like, okay, I got to put a stop to this. So I infiltrate the thing. I walk inside, and I just jump right over the thing into the middle of the lane.
Oh yeah, that's
Grab one of the guys' bikes. At this point, there's like security running after me. I
The
couldn't really
biker gang. So they're thugs.
yeah, so this is like, I don't know. They're like,
They're hired goons.
Yeah, they're hired goons. So I'm running for my life. They call like the race. All the bikers are pulling off the side. I'm like, oh gosh, this is winning. This is the showdown. This is the final fight.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I'm just running as fast as I can. People are booing. They're screaming because they're mind controlled. So inside they were really happy.
Yeah,
they're
they're
really,
like,
you're welcome,
"Yay."
everybody. I know when you were saying boo and I hate you and get off the stage and
You suck.
get a life and all that stuff. I know what you were actually trying to say. So I forgive you. But
That's really big of you.
So I turned. This whole event gets ruined.
So brave of you.
And they actually closed down that facility, so it's not going to be used ever again because there was a bunch of like violence. It broke out into a fight because my little interjection. Like everyone was fighting each other. So that whole thing is going to be shut
Solved,
down
yeah.
until further notice. So I don't really know the people behind it. Didn't really seem like police ever showed up. In fact, the police were kind of like, they're almost helping the bikers. It looked like I don't
Is
know.
this a corruption scandal?
I don't know. It could be a corruption
Oh my
scandal. All
gosh.
I know is I don't know who did it. If you do, please tweet us.
The mystery
at
of the
Voice
missing
1 Hour.
students.
Yeah.
And the evil bikers.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening here.
The weirdest thing is biker gangs ride actually bicycles now instead of motorcycles.
Yeah. It was a little odd.
At least you're being safe with the helmets and the bike jerseys and everything.
Yeah. No. It was really nice. Their gang colors. They were all wearing the same.
Oh gosh.
You know how it is. You know how it is. But who McDone it? I don't know. Biker
Tweet
gangers.
him
I don't
McDonough.
know.
What do you think was the solution?
I don't know who those guys are.
Well, Billy, that was an amazing, very, very intriguing McDonough McMystery episode.
Thank
I hope
you.
you solve it. And now we have lightning round, listener questions.
Lightning round.
So we're gonna answer these as quickly as we can, so we
fast
can get
as
to
a
our song.
bike.
First question comes from Braden. There's something wrong with my bike. It has 4 wheels and doors. Please help. It keeps making strange glowing noises when I pedal. Growling noises.
Oh, that's probably one of the bikes from the movie Cars.
Yes, that's. I told you, those bikes and cars are so developed. You're probably just having to get in one.
Max says, any relation to icicles? Bicycles,
Well,
icicles?
Cold ones.
Cold ones.
Oh.
Sometimes when I can't find a cold one, I stuck on an icicle. All right, so yes, Max.
Hunter asks, my bike's brakes don't work anymore. What do I do? Currently going downhill fast. This is urgent.
Oh, shoot. He sent us this like an hour ago.
Oh, it's too late
What
now.
you need to do is maneuver your bike
Dude, I'm
down maybe a
sorry, buddy.
hallway. Like find a safe hallway you can ride down, and then hopefully have like a mattress there to land on.
Oh, that's true.
And then
yeah.
you're gonna land on the mattress in the hallway, and hopefully you'll be so tired, and people take care of you, and you can just rest all night and sleep
Probably
there.
already too late for him though.
Yeah.
So
Probably
All
too
right,
late.
and
sorry, buddy.
The Cold Hour fan club, aka
Shout out to Camille.
Yeah, she says bike, unicycle, or tricycle.
I'm gonna go with unicycle, change it to unicorn, and go with that one.
Yeah,
Unicorn frappuccino.
Ooh, my brother can ride a unicycle actually.
My brother can ride a unicorn.
Oh wow.
He's imaginary, but
Yeah.
kind of the brother I always wanted, but still don't have.
Right. So
Okay.
Kyle says, what time does the show start?
I don't know.
It starts at 11 p.m., buddy, boy.
And it ends at 11:01 p.m.
Pacific time.
Pacific time. Mountain time.
Kevin asks, would you consider doping with a sugar high for your bike race?
I think this is a question
Yes.
just for me. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Mason
I think
ended up
that's the
something.
whole plan for this year, right? That's how we're gonna win it this year.
the whole Tour de France
Pixie
is,
sticks, we got everything.
the whole point is they go through the entire city of the entire state of France and they end up in New Orleans, the capital of France. So I don't know. I might have one of these sugar highs and just not even know where I end up. So I'm gonna go with no on that one because Mason was in crazy places.
That's true.
Kevin
asked-
also asked, how does the lady stand in a puddle underground? I think this when you were talking about where am I high at? Underwater. How does stand up? I don't.
Have you seen SpongeBob?
With her
why do
legs.
they have
That's how she
why do
stands.
they have a lagoon that they can swim in SpongeBob?
Oh yeah, Goo Lagoon. That final answer.
Oh.
Goo Lagoon. All right, so thank you for those questions. Sorry we had to rush through them, but
You know,
we wanna.
we value
have
you a lot, so we wanted to
jam-packed
get to all the
program.
questions, even though our program was
I think we
kind of-
answered them pretty well too.
Yeah. So our last song, or our last segment, is our song for Bike Week. It's actually not related to bikes, just because we wrote a song after the whole encounter with Post Animal and Steve
At
from-
Culture Shock, yeah.
Yeah, from Culture Shock. We just decided to write a song about selling T-shirts. So we thought this would probably be the best time to do that song. You know what I'm saying?
And that song is this.
Selling T-shirts with my bros before Culture Shock the show. Good music
That's what's cooking. We can slack off when Emily's not looking.
These t-shirts are $10 a piece. Proceeds go to a WIUX feast. I can't wait for my shift to end to watch the show with my friends. But what to my wondering I should appear but 6 cool dudes drinking root beer.
Root beer. He said,
Those maroon shirts are dope. Can I have one? I hope. I said yes.
you can. Just follow the payment plan, 'cause these shirts are
10 buckaroonies, baby. 10 buckaroonies, baby. It's 10 buckaroonies for a shirt. She said, boy, are you crazy? She said, boy, are you crazy? These are our headliners, that's gotta hurt.
This is Post Animal from Chicago. I'll write a bad review on Trivago. You put culture shock in
Jeopardy.
Sorry, he said, dude, it's cool. Don't worry. I gotta get on stage. I gotta hurry. When it comes to music, we're the kings. We even got Steve from Stranger Things. Steve, you are such a butt nugget. Be nicer to your girlfriend. Steve, how did you end up in Bloomington? You're my best friend.
Bike Steve Week.
Steve Week.
Buckaroonie Week.
So,
Week.
kind of a song based on our experience that kind of fell apart, just like our Boy Blunder experience.
Yeah, Boy Blunder and Wonder.
We started off strong with the Boy Wonder, ended with the Boy Blunder. Anyways, we can't wait for you to join us next week for what may or may not be our last episode of the Boys
we're
Corner.
Hopefully not. Hopefully do
not.
one more.
Of the season. We'll be back every year for the rest of
Of
your
course,
lives.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you again for listening. Thank you
85
again to
zillion
Mason for
seasons.
being here.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you, Mason. Yep.
Thanks for being on
Thanks
the
for
show.
letting you know where you got high at. And we love you. We'll be back next week.
Yeah, be
We'll miss
safe
you.
this
Have a
weekend.
good night. Have a safe
Yeah,
weekend.
be safe and study all weekend. Don't do anything else.
Tune in next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.